Welcome to the Stihl FS150 Field Slasherin. As you can see, this is a 1978 vintage. It's of kind of confused ancestry. It's clearly got a petrol cap and an oil cap, but they've taken the bulkhead or firewall out between the two tanks and it becomes one big petrol tank with two caps. Over here there's the relic of a sticker that says made in the USA. Showed you the date stamp. Over on this side, this part of it, made in West Germany. So, as far as I can see, what's happened here, Stihl International had a warehouse full of chainsaw engines that had absolutely no safety features at all. You couldn't put a chain brake on them. The United States come up with a whole lot of safety regulations in the 1970s that made these chainsaw engines unsaleable. So Stihl came up with an idea to put a chainsaw, which is usually 20 cc to the horsepower, whereas weed whackers are 30 cc to the horsepower and aeroplane engines are 10 cc to the horsepower. It's a feature of inlet port and exhaust port size on two-strokes. They just feed less stress to the engines that operate in the dustier environment. So this is an unusually powerful style of an engine for a really primitive weed whacker. But it is what I use. You have to start off with a packet of strings, and yeah, that's a pipe clamp. That's because one of the flaws in these early models was it had fractured there, so a pipe clamp holds that on. Another bit of a problem with them, they pick up rocks and throw the rocks back so hard and so viciously that the rocks actually bash bits out of the aluminium cast shield. So Pop-Rivets and Roadsign, that holds that together. The electrician's tape and the 100-mile-an-hour tape, that's because at some stage before I got this one, somebody appears to have backed over it with a lawnmower or something, and they've partially crushed the drive shaft housing. But other than that, for a 35-year-old unit, this is doing pretty well. The grandfather of all the weed whackers. 1978 vintage, and still in service, because it's still working. And yesterday I rebuilt the clutch with the abrasive shoes glued onto the spring shoes with contact adhesive, so let's hope it continues to still work, although I have ordered a new clutch. Ciao.